Now who remembers this? Yes, one of the first officially licensed Airsoft Glocks was a Glock 17, and then later on followed up in the USA under the Elite Force brand. So can someone please tell me, why am I doing another UMAREX Glock 17, the officially licensed one, when I've already done one on my channel when it first came out? I'll tell you why, because it's the Glock 17 Gen 5. And today's video is sponsored by Bunker 501. Oh, gorgeous. They sent me a Bunker 501 patch. But wait. Bunker 501 PVC patches. Nice. I'll keep one for myself and I'll give the rest away on Instagram. And here it is. The much anticipated Glock 17 Gen 5. So, as you can see, the box is pretty much the same as all the other gens from UMAREX / Elite Force. So, let's get into this. Okay, let's see if there's any accessories. Okay, so it seems as if they're moving away from giving you back straps, because if you remember, when I got my first officially licensed Glock, it came with back straps. Anywho, you get an Allen key, an instruction manual, and if you've seen my other officially licensed Glock unboxings, you know I'm very impressed with how much detail they go into in the manual. Some manufacturers, very basic instructions and images, and some manufacturers, they don't even give you an instruction manual. So, here it is. Right, so quick disclaimer for those of you who are new to my channel. I am an absolute Glock fanboy. Okay, got that out of the way. But just because I'm a fanboy does not mean I am not open to realize or see reality in terms of this is a Glock 17 Gen 5. And at first glance, you're probably thinking there's not much difference between this and its predecessor. Au contraire, to the naked eye, yeah, it still kind of looks like a blocky, bricky Glocky, okay? So, I'm going to go through all the features and I'm going to compare it with the Gen 4. And just before I go any further, Glock haters, there's a little stop button or an X at the top of the screen where you can actually shut this video off. Do that now. Don't put yourself through all of this misery watching this video when you know you hate a Glock. Right, have they gone? Have all the Glock haters gone? Good, right now, the rest of you, let's go through the lovely features of this Gen 5 Glock 17. Let's start off with the mag, so let's get that out now. As you would come to expect, a very well made mag has all your official Glock markings, and as with the previous generation, yeah, your gas valve is going to be beneath your base plate. And you gain access to the gas valve by pulling this down here, and then you can slide your base plate down. Okay, so let's get the mag back into the pistol, and of course the mag will be metal. Let's have a look at this Gen 5. Now it's a Glock, so you know the lower frame is going to be polymer, the slide metal. Before we go through the features, let's have a look at all the official trades. And then on this side of the grip, you will find something that you will only see on this official version of the Glock, although I wish it wasn't there. I wish they just kept it real, like the real version. But you know what? It's still kind of cool, because it's still telling you that it is an officially licensed product of Glock. Now, I've already shown you what's on the base and what's on the mag, but what I do love about this version, the Gen 5 version, they've included the markings on the sight. And even on the front. Look at that baby. So, what makes this a Gen 5? Well, for starters, look how they have beveled off your slide, and not only the slide, your lower frame. Now, I have seen reviews of real versions of the Gen 5 Glock 17 where they didn't quite bevel off the lower frame. And again, look, on this Airsoft version, you've got your black inner barrel. And seeing as we're here at this part of this pistol, take a look down there. No more taking off the slide to adjust your hop up. Just like my 19X, look, you use the included Allen key or hex key to adjust your hop up from here. Now, if we're going to continue talking about what makes this a Gen 5, whether it be this Airsoft version or the real version, straight away you can see no finger grooves. And look, your slide stop and release is on both sides. Is this reminding you of the 19X? You adjust the hop up from the front, check. The slide stop or slide lock and release is on both sides, check. No more finger grooves, check. And it doesn't stop there. I mean, look at the sights on this bad boy. The front sight, the rear sight, pretty much identical to the Airsoft 19X. Unlike the sights on the Glock 17 Gen 4, look, pretty basic in comparison. But don't get me wrong, I still love this Gen 4. So let's continue to look around this piece, and right here you have your serial number on a plate, just like its real counterpart. However, if you get the unofficial version of this Glock, which has also just recently been released, that will have a safety mechanism around there, which I normally find quite fiddly and I don't really like it, but hey ho, it's a safety mechanism. However, this official version, it's just the plate with the serial number, which makes it way more realistic than the other version. So, as you have already spotted, you have your lower rail. You also have your trigger that has a safety incorporated within it. You have your takedown levers, your mag release. Now, before I open it up and show you some of the internals, let's have a proper comparison between the Gen 4 and this, the Gen 5. And just so you know, the Gen 5 is on the right of your screen, the Gen 4 is on the left. And there again you can see no finger grooves on the Gen 5. And also you can see there that the Gen 5 has a slightly flared magwell for easier mag inserting and a cutout for easier mag removal. And also the trigger guard appears to be wider on the Gen 5. And there, look, even the slot on the lower rail is wider, bigger on the Gen 5. Now when you look at both from this angle, it looks as if the Gen 4 has a fatter, wider slide or frame. No, it's because the Gen 5 again has been beveled. And as you can see, on the Gen 4 Glock 17, the slide lock and release is not on this side, it's just on that side, which is the traditional way that Glock used to do it. Right, so let me take the slide off, see if there's any other differences apart from the hop. I know straight away that the hop-up system is going to be different to this Gen 4. Oh, very nice looking, and it reminds me again of something else, the internals right here. So there's your dual spring system. And once again, you adjust the hop up from the front right here. But one thing I have noticed, you could possibly use your finger to adjust it from there. But why would you? When you can just do it from the front without taking the slide off. Yet again, a very decent looking build. Appears to be very well reinforced. And here's the lower frame. And you can just see right there your trigger bar. If you don't know what that is, and again, if you're new to all of this, watch when I pull the trigger. That piece moving right there, your trigger bar. Now I'm just taking a closer look to see if there are any other subtle differences between this Gen 4 and this Gen 5. Now I've had a proper look at this. The slide stop and release, they're pretty much the same size. It's all to do with how the little guard beneath the slide stop and release on both models, how they're positioned and the size of those. It's thinner on this and thicker on the Gen 5. Oh, and I've just spotted another huge difference. How did I not spot this from the get-go? You know that whole officially licensed product? Here, look. This is your Gen 4. That is written right there above the grip. But on the Gen 5, it's down there. And I've already shown you that, but I didn't realise it's now down there. What do you prefer? Because on the Gen 4, it's just a blank strip. But on the Gen 5, do you know what? I think I prefer it on the Gen 5. And then, of course, naturally, the Gen 5 says Gen 5 and the 4 says 4. And look here, on the Gen 4, it has MBS and not on the Gen 5. Right, let's get the mag ready. Oh, she taps nice. 349.6, 345.2, 346.7, 338.8, 329.3, 336.7, 334, last one, 326. That is pretty decent. As you saw there, it started off right up there in the 349s, and then it began to drop, and then it picked up again, then it dropped a little bit, and then, you know, it's finding its feet. It's a brand new pistol. I would give that a respectable at least 330 to 340 FPS. Okay, time for the accuracy test. So, I'm going to try and land 4 shots in that red circle right there, 4 shots in that one right there, and a single shot right there.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Now that's not bad at all. Now come on, look at my first attempt right there. Wow, almost every shot landed in that red circle. And as you know by now with this new target system, these red circles are less than 3 centimeters in diameter. So there you go, people. Do you like what you see? Take a look at the benefits of the Gen 5 over the Gen 4. To some, you don't need it. To others, yes, I need to get me a Gen 5, I hear you saying. Ha! If you like what you see, head down to the video description where you'll see a direct link to Bunker 501 and this Glock 17 Gen 5. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time on the Airsoft Mike YouTube channel.